and gentlemen, and germs, tons of germs. I don't know. I cold opening.
Welcome.
You're welcome. We fucked up. And
You fucked up.
I fucked up. I got lazy. I got a bit of heat stroke, and we didn't fucking do the post SummerSlam. But really, like, it's kind of cool because now we get to merge them, like Dragon Ball Z fusion bullshit. You know, we get to have a podcast and the wrestling podcast all in one for one time only. Yeah, it's too many fucking pay-per-views also. Like, let's be real here. Like, to review fucking...
It's been a busy summer, too.
16 pay... Yeah, fuck it. It's been a busy ass summer. Let's get down to business. Let's like I said, fusion, the actual podcast and the wrestling podcast, put them together. Let's create this marvelous, wonderful baby of a podcast and send it to college.
Okay.
It's right around college season, and all the kids are going back to school, and I can't fucking wait because I hate walking around and people fucking being everywhere and doing fun things, and I'm just fucking trying to enjoy my Pokemon Go. All right, whatever. So let's run down the card briefly, and then you yay or nay if you even want to talk about the match. I mean, shit, like.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a gap too. So.
All right, so we start off with the New Day versus the Usos, which we knew going in was gonna be an amazing fucking match.
Yeah, we knew that was gonna be good, and it was good. It held up.
Pre-show, but.
Yeah, it was on the pre-show. What the fuck, man?
I mean, yeah, whatever.
You know, there was 2 Diva matches.
Yeah.
Put that on the pre-show.
Yeah, but they can't because then they get in trouble for the Women's Revolution not having its fair spot because it's not pre-show.
But what about their
word.
fair spot? That was for a tag team title.
I hate to say, like, but like the shitty part about it all.
That's being sexist.
The word, yeah, exactly. Well, the worst part about being on the pre-show is the stigma because, well, first of all, the fans aren't really in the building like half the time. Sometimes we're pre-show.
Well, this pre-show was packed.
There's more people that are watching you for free online because they are either not going to pay for the pay-per-view or waiting for the pay-per-view to end or whatever it means. So there's more people watching the pre-show than there is the actual show because more people would rather, you know, whatever I'm saying. So I'm sick of people saying it's a dirty word, but pre-show because you know whatever. Obviously, you picked the New Day, I picked the Usos, and you know that was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, like I enjoyed the match, and then we move on to the second match.
I called it too, Xavier and Big E.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, shit. So then we move on to John Cena versus Baron Corbin. There's nothing really much to say about it. I'm so disappointed in Baron Corbin lately. Like he's kind of boring. Boring Corbin.
Well, I think that's this whole thing is he is boring, and then I mean whatever you told me about his whole situation.
Big fan of the actual person. Just it's not clicking in wrestling for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So then whatever, cool beans. John Cena wins. We move on.
Yeah.
Third match, first women's match of the night. Naomi coming in with full on glow, you know, robe.
Yeah, that was cool. Cool.
That was the cool sense.
She seems to top her entrance every fucking time. So
she's just gonna reach a peak right now.
Yeah.
Versus Natalya. I thought Money in the Bank cash in after Natalya winning would happen. I mean, because then they don't have to make Naomi take the fall. So that happened, but well now Natalya won, but there's no cash in. So I was like partially kind of in the ballpark, and that's.
Yeah, Natalya, good for you.
Yeah, finally. Welcome to the finally get a championship after 10 years club.
It wasn't that long. It was like 6 or 7.
God no, it's like closer to 10. Yeah. So then we move on. We go to the fourth match of the night, and the fourth match of the night would happen to be. We're here. Big Show versus Big Cass. Next. Okay. Enzo was in a cage and he slipped out using Baby O. That's pretty freaking cool. I will say that. But whatever. Anyways. Next. Match 5 once again. Randy Orton versus Rusev. I mean, shit. That was quicker than any match that we've seen in a while on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So that was whatever. Randy Orton won, beat the shit out of Rusev.
Yeah, that was a whatever Randy Orton match, unfortunately.
Yeah. And then we move on to the second match of the night, which is Alexa Bliss. Well, second Divas match, sorry, or women's match. What the fuck do you want to call it?
Whatever. Who cares?
So in 2017, they be called whatever the fuck they want to call it. Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks, and you pick Banks, I pick Bliss, and I ended up losing this one because Banks finally got her shit together and won.
Yeah.
And then fast forward a week and a bit later, she's lost the belt. So
how'd that happen?
Alexa Bliss beat her in Raw. You know, yeah.
What the fuck, man?
It's whatever. That did not.
What's going on, dude?
They like to play hot potato.
Well, fuck off.
Okay. So then after that, we went to the 7th match tonight, and it's Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor. We finally get to see Demon Finn Balor in almost a year now. Once again, Bray Wyatt gets fucking shit on the entire match, and we have Finn Balor going over, obviously. But goddamn Bray, I mean, that's one guy that's like he's finally gonna get like that big push that he wanted or needed.
Sorry,
and then people are but then people are gonna fucking be like mad about it because they've already fucked. You know.
Yeah, they really underutilized him.
Yeah. I mean, he
I don't take him for. I don't give him any credit in his match. Like, sorry, let me reword that. Like he's not credible when it comes to like a fan looking at him being like, oh, you know, he's gonna go win this match this time because like he always fucking loses. He's a great wrestler.
It hurts the programs that he's in because then you don't expect other than a loss at the end.
Exactly.
You already know yeah. I mean, come on, that's real hard. But you already know how it's gonna go because you know that they're never gonna give him anything. And when they did give him a little bit way back in the beginning of the year, we were like, fuck. And you know, I mean, that's great because you're surprised.
I still say this to this day. I think he should have been the guy who beat Undertaker.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It should have been him or Randy Orton a couple years
You
ago.
Yeah, you said like 10 years ago.
Yeah, WrestleMania 21.
Could have been Randy Orton. But why what was so good about that you think he should have been the guy that did it?
Randy Orton?
Yeah. What was it about that situation?
At the time, I thought he was always missing that one little thing to send him over the edge to make him look this big thing, and then he's also still missing that one little.
He's
thing.
Still missing it. You think?
I mean, he's found his own way more than he did way back then, but he's still missing that little bit of a key to turn off and become like this ultra mega superstar. But at the same time, like it's his attitude, he does play a little bit.
Well, he kind of does because like I mean, his RKO is like a fucking meme everywhere.
Yeah.
So like.
Yeah.
And I mean, like that, you can look at that as a good or a bad thing, but.
Yeah.
People laugh at it when you use that in such a manner, but then when he comes and does it in a match, you're like, yeah, that's fucking awesome, because it's always out of nowhere. Or
no, I agree.
You know, he's got.
But he's no John Cena, and I always thought he'd be the next Stone Cold.
You thought he could have been the next Stone Cold
for the level of like fuck you kind of badass kind of guy thing.
He has that look to him, sort of like doesn't give a fuck.
Doesn't give a fuck, really doesn't.
Well, he's a good guy at heart. Like, real life, yeah. Like, he's got kids and a wife.
Like, don't go up to him in an airport at like 2 o'clock in the morning and ask him to sell fucking shit that you're just gonna sell on eBay.
Fuck that.
That's any wrestler. And like,
if I saw him in an airport 2 a.m. in the morning, I'd just be like, hey, nice to meet you, and then I'd go out on my way.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't bug that guy that fucking early.
Yeah. Well,
no one.
It's retarded how people did that.
Yeah, anyways, I can imagine.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
The tag team match, we got the 2/3 of the Shield, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, versus Cesaro and Sheamus for the tag team titles. We pretty much knew going in after this whole fucking spiel of like we're getting the sort of Shield kind of thing back together and whatnot, and you know they're obviously gonna give them the belts, and that's what fucking happened. I mean,
yeah.
Let's be real. So that was whatever.
It was a good match.
Yeah, it was a great match, but it's one of those things where it's like, man, like don't fucking bury the people that you've been pushing for the last 6 months or whatever. I mean, this whole Sheamus and Cesaro thing, they've technically built for a year. You know?
It's been about a year since, because they hated each other, then they started learning to work with each other, now they're good friends.
They had their first rivalry. You know what I'm talking about.
Well, they had singles matches against each other.
They had that best of 7 series, and the first one was at SummerSlam last year. So this whole story of them hating and then feuding and then getting back together, getting put together as a tag team and still hating each other and liking each other and then doing good. And it's like, it's a year, so it's like really nice, but it's like shit on with Shield.
Yeah, but usually people get about a year run and then they either get thrown out under the rug or they live and prosper.
Yeah,
for a couple of years.
Yeah, and then especially tag teams, like it's always the Mario Jannetty effect where it's like you're that one guy that succeeds, but the other guy is fucking down to the bottom.
What about Alpha America or whatever? Was that their tag team? Was the tag
America
team?
Alpha?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jason Jordan is now Kurt Angle's
right.
son.
And what was it?
And Chad Gable is now. Well, he had singles matches for a second, and then Shelton Benjamin just came back this week, and No.
So literally, we thought that Kurt, the guy on SmackDown, I forget which show he's on or who's on that show.
Chad Gable.
Okay. He got the push. We thought he was gonna be the Jannetty of that group.
Like, no, we thought Jason Jordan would be the Jannetty.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
But technically, he's still in the position to be the Jannetty because his whole storyline isn't getting over. But Chad Gable's doing his thing with Sean Benjamin, which I'm sure is going to turn.
Oh, they're working together.
I'm sure it's going to turn into a feud between the two, and that's going to be great matches. It's going to be amazing matches.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy Sheldon is back. I mean, his work in New Japan was amazing.
I had no clue. I'd like to see him wrestle again. He's probably gotten a lot fucking better.
AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens United States Championship with Shane McMahon as referee. This could have been a show stealer. Yeah, I got it. So that was a great match.
It was a good match, but
we've seen it a lot. Yeah. Especially lately.
Yeah.
And it's cool and whatever. But
I did like how Shane McMahon played the neutral
for a second. Yeah.
No, he didn't really take sides throughout the whole thing. Kevin would push him, he'd push him back. And then fucking
yeah. Cool.
Who was he wrestling?
AJ Styles.
Thank you. Sorry, brain fart. When he was wrestling AJ Styles, and then AJ would get mad at Shane for something with the count or whatever, and he'd push him, and then he'd push him back. So there was never a point where Shane was saying hey, I'm gonna fuck over this wrestler.
Yeah, no, well, yeah. I mean, it's gonna happen sooner or later. They're gonna start the.
Something's gonna happen.
The feud is definitely gonna happen.
Yeah.
So that I like the match. So then we move on to the 10th match, which is the WWE, SmackDown WWE, Heavyweight Championship. And we had Jinder Mahal against the how do I say this? Against Shinsuke Nakamura, and Shinsuke Nakamura's like his big entrance kind of thing. They had the violins and all that junk they'd done before in NXT, and he's a big deal and all that shit. And you're like, oh man, it's cool,
The black dude can play that motherfucking violin too.
I seen him play at Times Square, and he was pretty cool. I watched a YouTube video and I was like, oh, that's cool. And I think he's done it before.
I think he did the one in NXT, if I remember correctly. I think
he did one in NXT, and then there was one before that he didn't do. But he did the recent one there too. Cool match. I'm not really the biggest fan of Jinder as work rate, good character all around.
Good. I like the character and the feuds that he could potentially be in.
Yeah, but I just don't like him wrestling. That's not
my
least favorite.
What is it? Is he just? What do you not like his style?
Yeah, it's the same reason I just don't like Drew McIntyre. I just think they just wrestle a boring stuff.
Sort of like how I just don't really like AJ Styles. I just don't like watching him wrestle sometimes.
Yeah, shoot.
He's a good wrestler. Don't get me wrong. Great fucking talent. Works hard. I personally just don't really care about him.
Yeah, man. Out of 100 people that you watch wrestle, I mean, shit.
Or Big Show and Big Cass is sort of eh.
Yeah, Big Cass is never gonna be a guy that excites me.
Yeah.
In no homo way, but I mean, it's just one of those things where it's I'm not going on my way to watch a Big Cass match, or I'm not going on my way to watch a Jinder Mahal match. It's there. I'm gonna watch it because it's pay per view, but I'm not gonna be like, oh man, creeping YouTube watching Jinder Mahal matches on a Friday night. So Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And that was expected because it's Shinsuke Nakamura, and God forbid they ever put a title on him. So that happens. We move on to the main event, which is the Fatal 4-Way. Brock Lesnar is champion.
Which was actually a decent match.
Yeah. It's just, I think it stole the show, which should always be the main event.
Should be the main event, yeah. But this one was actually.
So it's Brock Lesnar. If he loses the title, he goes away, whatever it may be. Against Samoa Joe versus Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman, which is Braun Strowman's big thing, with Brock right now. They're planning the No Mercy pay per view to be the main event. It's Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar. Yeah. So that should be cool. Great match, like we said. A lot of the shit.
Sorry guys, my cat is fucking around.
Yeah. Beat your cat. No.
Come here, pussy.
So that was cool. I liked it. It was, like I said, my favorite match of the card. Brock won, obviously, setting up for the No Mercy match, which is cool because I wanted Brock versus Strowman at SummerSlam anyway. So I'm glad we get a little bit here and then a lot later. So what do you think of that?
Hey, you fucker! Fuck you! Sorry. What?
I'm gonna redo that. I'm just gonna edit this.
Yeah, whatever. Sorry, man.
Yeah. So what do you think of the main event, though?
The main event overall, I mean, I would have liked to have seen Braun win that match.
Maybe he'll win No Mercy.
Yeah, maybe. It's a good place to win the title, No Mercy. Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar.
B show. It's one of those things where it's like B shows are kind of cool now because the A shows are like 4 to 6 hours and they drag on because they have 12 matches.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch NXT that has 5 matches and it's 2 hours.
As long as they're good.
Yeah, I don't give a shit when they are.
But I mean, you know, overall, I think it was a pretty decent match. The whole fucking Brock getting carried out in a stretcher and coming back out, I mean, that's a gimmick that they've used.
Brock, though, that's cool.
Yeah, for Brock, it's cool because you can believe it. Someone like Braun Strowman, you can believe it. You know, and usually they use guys that are big like that. You know, they get completely overwhelmed, fucked up. Like, I'm pretty sure you got a table thrown over on top of them. Yeah. Wasn't that the case?
Now the table just picked up, pushed over.
Yeah, and I mean, I think at that point the whole crowd was just like,
"Oh, it's new."
Oh my god!
It's new,
like,
right? Like,
you know.
Like, oh, that's cool.
So they added that twist to the stretcher situation, and then I mean, it's kind of overused, but if you use it the right way, I think it can sell out.
Yeah.
It can sell. It can make your ticket worth the price.
It's a good break for the person that you just did that.
And yeah, Brock can't do more than 10 minutes anyways, or else he'll pass out from the amount of fucking water he loses from sweating. I'm not kidding. Like, you think I'm bad? This guy, like,
yeah.
And I know he's moving around.
Shane McMahon's pretty bad for that too.
Huh?
Shane McMahon's pretty bad for that too.
But Brock's fit.
Yeah.
And he sweats like a fucking fat guy on a treadmill.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it is crazy. But nonetheless, Dale is the new champion.
That's nice.
And I've been holding it for like 3-4 months now.
Yeah, 3 long months.
And now I get to get thrown through a table. But that's still gonna happen. Do not fucking worry. We're not.
Oh yeah, you're going through a table, all right. Just, you know, whether it be, you know,
we're probably gonna throw
covered
me
attacks, maybe a little bit of barbed wire, a lot of fire.
We're gonna throw me off the balcony. I'm only on the second floor. It's okay. And we'll put 2 tables, and then we'll put a mattress below, so just in case.
Fuck the mattress.
Ah, no, whatever. We'll be
This
fine.
fucker's gonna die on YouTube. You're gonna watch, and then it's gonna go to like.
As long as you give some of the money to my man and my dad.
Yeah. Take out life insurance before I fucking throw you through the table. This fucking scam life insurance now.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, wrestling, cool beans. Done. All right, let's move on. We got like what, another week before another pay-per-view. All right, let's get to the less boring portion of the podcast, and that we probably should have started with and ended with wrestling. But hey, you know, whatever. We live and learn. We make mistakes just like everyone else. I mean, we're perfect, but sometimes we slip. What have you been playing lately? How have you been playing? And
How have I been playing?
Yeah, how have you been playing? You know, have you been playing fairly? Have you been playing angrily? Have you been playing?
Well, I've been playing the Division a lot lately. Sometimes I get mad at it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure everyone that has played it can probably say the same thing. You sat there and shot a guy in the fucking head.
I played the beta and I got mad at it. I was like,
yeah. Takes a lot of shots to kill people. I'm just starting to figure out now, like, there's ways to build your character to make them more efficient. And I actually just got a really rare item in the game, if not the rarest.
do you know how you build character?
Huh.
Hard labor.
Hard labor.
Hard labor.
But
It's character.
I got the backpack, what is it, Ninja Bike backpack or something. And it's an orange, like there's different color tiers of like rarity. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, white, green, blue, yellow, orange, whatever. So basically, this backpack, what it does is like there's items that have gear sets. So if you wear more than one of the same kind of item, like a mask and say like a chest piece, and they're the same name, you'll get like a set bonus for that gear. Now the backpack adds one.
Okay.
So it supplements that. So you can basically have like one of each gear set on, and then you'll have set bonus 2 for each gear set.
It's like Destiny, like so.
And it is actually a lot like Destiny when it comes to just grinding out the missions. I don't know about the player killing aspect of Destiny. I don't know if there's like something like the Dark Zone where you go in. You get items. You have
the whole game's the Dark Zone. It sucks. Huh?
No. That was the beta.
Okay.
The beta. No, the actual game is like, it's not all online like that. Like there's not players just running around trying to kill you.
Good.
And that. There is actual missions you can do and shit like that.
Yeah, we went through it before. Like I just want to know what you've been playing lately.
The storyline's cool, but you have to take your time and like you have to get all the side things.
You burn through the game
and listen to the recordings from the phones and the laptops, and you gotta like they don't make you read too much. It's a lot of like either short video clip or radio transmission that you listen to. You don't have to read much to learn about the game. You just have to sit there and kind of go through your list of intel and figure it out. Like, and that once I started doing that, I was like, man, the fucking like the Dala flu, the green virus, all that, like these different.
It's so good, like how this happened, because like I'm not gonna spoil it, but kind of am. It's the first little thing. The virus spreads because they put a germ on money.
Yeah. No, it's great. It's very unique.
Like how crazy is that? Like that's totally doable.
We touch money every day.
But on like let's say a Black Friday where people are extra touching money.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's so fucking
yeah. Pick a
smart.
high populated city that celebrates Christmas. Fucking New York. Boom. There you go. And that's the thing is like it was such a great idea, and I'm gonna go ahead and say like when it comes to games or anything making their own kind of viral contamination. Now it's not zombies obviously, and that's cool too, but they sort of pulled off what The Last of Us did, where they took an idea of like the cordyceps, and that was for bugs, and they said, well, what the fuck happens if it happened to humans? And that was like everyone's mind was like, whoa, not good. Well, and like I mean, they literally just took what it does to bugs and made it into a human form. Because what happens is to the bug is they go fucking crazy after a certain point.
Yeah.
And they try and infect the rest of the colony. Then the spore explodes, they infect them, and then it just keeps rinsing and repeating. More and more of them come. You know, and it was just such a unique idea, and between that game and The Division, they both have great fucking...
The Last of Us, man, I can't wait for the second.
The second one's gonna be good.
There's so many good games coming out soon. I'm gonna play the new COD beta, so expect the next podcast to have my review of the beta at least. So like COD beta, new wrestling games coming out, South Park games coming out.
Graphics looked amazing for the wrestling game.
Yeah, South Park games coming out too. Like that's always gonna be fun. Hopefully it's longer than the first one.
If it isn't, at least
DLC.
Get some DLC and don't charge $80 for it. Charge like 10.
Yeah.
Make it cheap and
like
another 5 hours or something.
Yeah.
You know.
Cool. So like that, there's a bunch of other games coming out. Like and like the DLC / not really standalone game of Uncharted came out.
The Escapist 2 just came out.
Last week it came out.
I had no fucking clue they were even making it.
I was talking about that at work. Yeah, it came out.
That game looks fucking awesome. I love the first one. I never got to play the Walking Dead version of it though.
No? Did you platinum the main game?
No. I'm very close. I have to overflow 50 toilets still, and I have to craft all the items, and I have looked everywhere online possible. Like I cannot find a list of all the items.
Shit.
I've crafted the whole list that they give me, and I still don't have the trophy, so I'm still missing a couple things here and there, and there's another trophy. There's a few games I'm really, really close to getting a platinum. Like I could have 15 right now, 15 trophies for that, but 15 platinums, but...
Here I am, I'm walking around playing Pokemon Go like a madman. I think I did the total earlier, and it was like just over 150 legendary raids that I've been to. So including the ones that I've caught and including the ones that I've been to.
That you haven't caught?
Yeah, 150. Well, at least I think it's like 153 or some shit. And then all the other little raids that I've been to. So I've been going hard on Pokemon Go lately. I found this tight knit community that keeps it going, and a lot of people. So.
And I've played with them too. They're pretty cool guys.
Yeah, shout out to the Pokemon Go community.
Fuck your
new subscribers. Lights, what?
Fuck your lights, man.
My lights are bright.
They're killing me right now.
Yeah, you go inside.
I'll be right back. Seriously.
All right.
Sorry.
I'm left. How was your week, guys? I don't know. Freaking yeah, Pokemon Go all day, every day. This is awkward not having a game here. No, I'm kidding. Pokemon Go, it's a great thing. Finally, after a year of it being out, they're getting to where they wanted to be on launch last year. So now we're seeing stuff that they've really put creative processes into. Stuff that that they've thought about, and now they're being able to execute it because they're finally caught up and they have time to do extra stuff. So it's one of these things where it's a game that started out kind of in a beta process without the beta thing, and now it's blossomed into this great game, even though the casual people or whatever they faded in and out, or they just came for the 2 cool weeks when the game first came out and everyone was ranting and raving about it. But hell, I went down to Toronto with a bunch of people and we played it and we got judged a bit, but still we had a lot of fun.
How did that?
We had like 200 stops at least, like maybe more.
Did you fill your inventory?
No, because I had 1,400 space and I was pretty close. I was like maybe 100 away from filling up. What?
1,400 spaces?
Yeah,
is there even a fucking limit?
The max is 1,500.
Why don't you just go for it, man?
I will after I get to the 14th, but a lot of my stuff is just rare candy. I have like 400.
Yeah, that's true.
I have like 450 or 500 rare candies, so I'm pretty much just rare candy, and then like after that, then I'll But Gen 3's coming out sooner or later. Mewtwo's coming on Friday.
Don't come out with Gen 3 for like another fucking 6 months, please. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying.
That'd be nice. I mean, they should stop substituting updates and
There's been a lot of Pokemon Go, and they're gonna fucking burn out their fuse. They need to space out their stuff. Like before, it was like every couple months we get an event. Now it's, and I get that they had to get these legendaries out there. I get that, but it's like holy fuck. Like, and even for me, like I only caught like 4 of them, like 3 Articunos, 1 Moltres, and 1 Zapdos. So I don't play all the time like Dale.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I had bad luck with Moltres, and I really have bad luck when it comes to like Lugia, because every time I've tried to get him, except the first time, my game either lags out or I guess this would be considered lagging out. Like I can't throw the ball, I can't press the berry button. Excuse me.
There's a lot of problems with Pokemon Go, like a lot of like little glitches that they need to just like hammer out.
But when I was at that raid 2-3 days ago, when we went up there.
Yeah, up there.
Up
there.
Yeah, up there. Yeah. That way.
Yeah, let's not give away our location.
The way the camera's facing though. Anyways.
South. No.
No, that's northish. Anyways. Yeah, no, we the fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm there, right? And like what people will do is they'll wait for people to catch the Pokemon.
Yeah.
And they'll wait on the Pokemon screen for you, because apparently it gives you better luck. I don't think it does, but people are trying to do it. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, fuck man, my phone's glitching out. I threw 1 fucking ball out of my 9. Okay? And then the game just started doing that load thing, and it just kept loading and loading and loading. I'm like, okay, here we go. So I turned off the game, went back, couldn't throw a ball. I turned the game off like 4 fucking times. I was there for the whole thing, the whole time that the raid was left.
Yeah.
And right at the 5-minute mark, I tried to go into it and it wouldn't let me fight Lugia again. It just like completely took.
Was Lugia gone though?
No, he was still there, and it had 5 minutes left. Yeah. But I just went in and out so many times trying to throw my fucking balls. I think the game just said, no, screw you, man. Fuck off. Not today.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm getting sick and tired of it, and this is why I don't pay money for that game. Because if I'm just gonna...
I don't give a fuck
like, I'm serious. If I paid money for that raid pass, I would have fucking lost my shit. I don't care if it was...
They're really good. They'll hand you it back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it takes like a day or 2. But
if you tell them something fucked up?
Yeah, they're really good with that.
Really?
Yeah, they're really good with that.
They just have to check if it happens.
Yeah, it's all in the records, right? Like.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It's one of those things, but we're gonna.
But it was a free raid pass, so I'm not gonna do anything about it.
No, they won't do that. But
yeah.
If you paid money, you paid money.
Yeah.
But like it's funny because there's so many people now like we're lucky because we're in a city, we're in a major.
And no one wants to get Lugia, so it's hard for me now to get them.
Well, it's been up for a month, right?
I know.
It's one of those things where the game is so popular in our city and whatnot. There's a core group, so they're constantly doing it and going.
It seems to be the hot spot.
Yeah, we're way more organized than places like Hamilton and Toronto and all that shit.
Go Brampton.
Yeah, GTA. Like people from Toronto are coming into Brampton, or people from like Orangeville are even coming into Brampton and playing Pokemon Go. We gotta have some of these people on here because then they can explain their story, and like some of these people are like level 40, so they've been grinding.
Yeah, no, I mean, hey, talk to them if you want. Show them a video. Fuck.
They're you guys are more than welcome to come on the podcast.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where it's like you gotta really fucking be good at the game, or you really gotta have a lot of time on your hands to get level 40 nowadays.
Okay, this is the thing. It's not talent.
No, it's not talent.
It's just time.
Mental capacity grinding.
Yeah,
on
like
game.
if do you want to be that guy that sits there on the bus going to work every day playing Pokemon Go, and then on his lunch break playing Pokemon Go, and then after work Dale goes and rides his fucking bike around for fucking 3-4 hours.
Cardio.
Which is good. I mean, shit. Look at him. Look at me.
I gotta get rid of that. I got a bit of dad gut.
Yeah, you did have a dad gut, but
a bit of dad gut. Hashtag dad gut.
But the point is like, you know, you choose to do that. You put, like, I remember one time you told me you didn't drink or eat anything for the whole day. No wonder you're getting fucking heat stroke.
Yeah.
You idiot.
Sorry. I'm at work getting heat stroke though.
Okay, that's shittier.
There's a difference.
I guess because you can't really stop at work, whereas when you're riding your bike, you...
I can just pass on the rate. I'm like, oh, fuck that.
Yeah, or like, you know...
Yeah, it's whatever. I mean,
yeah.
I'm biking around our times way quicker. Sometimes I get there.
But even for me, like, being overweight, like, when I started biking around, doing the raids with you, like, the past couple weeks, it's gotten easier for me.
Yeah.
Like, not a lot, but I have to keep my tires very pumped up, because they have a constant air leak every, like, 2 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like how do I explain this? It's getting multiple things out of Pokemon Go, whether it be cardio and feeling healthier or exploring the city.
Yeah.
It's not just I'm playing Pokemon. I'm playing Pokemon and I'm meeting people, which, you know, I'm not really the most, you know,
sociable person. Yeah.
You know, I hate everyone. Equally though. And that's what the world needs to be. Everyone hating each other equally.
I think he hates to like people is what it is.
Hates the what?
You hate to like people.
Yeah.
You hate to make friends. Yeah. You don't like to keep a big group of friends, and that's fine. It's not nothing bad at that. Right?
I keep
your circle small, because then you know who you can trust, right?
Exactly.
You know,
I don't trust you fucking people. I'm kidding. No. So it's one of those things where it's like it's nice, and I'm getting multiple things out of playing Pokemon. I'm just playing fucking Pokemon.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. COD beta sooner or later. I got so much to do with the channel. Like I got so much that I put on the back burner, and like I haven't been right out since Vegas. But like
we've slacked.
Chugging away a little bit. But when we come back, we're gonna come back like tenfold. And I'm not just saying like we're going away for a bit, because we're not. We're just gonna fucking get shit going again like we did before.
If not more.
Hey, yeah, exactly. Like we're gonna get on this shit. We're gonna do fucking like.
We still need to do gameplay videos.
Yeah, spoiler. Fucking our year anniversary, we're going live. I don't know where we're going live. Probably Twitch. Twitch is cool. Twitch, everyone likes Twitch. And
what day is it? What year? What, like, the year?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, what day did we
start? What year it is?
No, what fucking day?
It's like February sometime.
Of the year.
Yeah, it's February. It's early February.
Will be the year anniversary.
And we're gonna fucking do that, and we're gonna go do a bunch of other shit that week, and it's gonna be crazy, and I'm hyping that right now. But before all that, you're going through a fucking table. Not this table, because I like this table, but you're going through a table.
Okay.
A table. This table is a nice table. I mean, I find the jankiest, splinteriest, filled fucking piece of wood, you know, that ever did see. I'm gonna go to the park and find the sketchiest table.
It's better than sweating my ass off like I am right now.
All right.
For whatever fucking reason.
All right. He's gonna have another Paps. I'm gonna finish my Arizona, but we're gonna finish this podcast first. All right. Cool.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm
it's
just,
like
I feel kind of like embarrassed because I'm just like
speaking of heat
juice
stroke,
pig
I
here.
don't want to give him a fucking heat stroke here. All right.
I'm Brock Lesnar right now.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Look at my arm. Don't look at my arm, actually.
He's getting a suntan from these lights. Say your goodbyes. Say your final words. Say your moments of peace.
Well, congratulations, champion. That was a good SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll wrap it up here. And like I always say, take it easy, buddies.
And like I always say, keep your stick on the ice, because red green's fucking dope. Have a good weekend. Have a good week whenever you're watching this. Peace, love, and Pokemon.
Pokemon?
I think someone said that.
Peace, love, and Pokemon.
Peace, love, and Pokemon. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good evening. Have a good dusk. See you later.
Peace out, guys.